Okay, I'm doing a live video, but this is just going to be a video for the page for all of you that are wanting to have the tutorial videos. I thought this was a good chart to use for my beginners who have been asking about needles, where to start, what size to buy, what do the numbers and letters mean, that have never crocheted and they kind of go to the store and they have no idea because there's just so many options. The only way to talk about this chart while it's in the video is to do a live video. So just kind of ignore that this was live. But in looking at this chart, it shows you what the hooks look like. And then it tells you the USA, the English, and the metric of what each size is. So I tell my beginners in the Crochet 101 class that it is most often a good idea to start in what's the middle range of the needles. Good sizes are usually G, H, and I, or H, I, and J. Those are good middle sizes to where you can work on your tension of your chaining and your first single crochet stitches and really get used to the yarn and how to hold it and how you want to be comfortable. You will see those sizes on here. If you'll look in the middle of where it says the USA column, there's the G, the H, the I, and the J, what those hooks look like size-wise. And then you'll see next to it in English, there's a number. So the H corresponds to the 6, but it also in the metric system is 5 millimeters. So when you go and buy your needles, you're going to see an H/5 or 6/5.0 mm. I always call them by their letter names. It's just easier for people, I think. And it's also on the pattern. When you buy a pattern, it'll say use size F. It'll say on there somewhere else to use a size 4 millimeter, but it'll always have the letter. So I kind of go by the letters. I think that's easier for people. But again, if you're buying them, you're going to see all three of those listed with slashes between them. When you go buy your H needle, it's going to say H/6/5.mm. That's what that means. It's 5 millimeters in size on the metric system. In English, it's the size 6 needle. And then the H is the lettering of the hook itself. So in looking at this, there are some missing. Obviously up in the top, the USA, when they're numbered by the numbers, and it's 14 through 4, there is an 8. You know, there is other sizes in there that are not listed there. And then also down at the bottom after J, there's a K needle, there's an L, there's an M and an N. There's different ones that aren't used on this exact chart. I'm going to post some other charts and some other size reference scales for you so that when you're buying your needles, you'll know what those packaging details mean. But this is a good chart. The other two I'm going to post are good charts. And that's a good reference range for knowing what needles to buy, what you're reading on the package, and to kind of learn for pattern reading later on what you're looking for in your needle sizes. So I hope this is helpful. I hope these 3 charts that I'm getting ready to post on the page are helpful. If you have any questions about sizing needles or how to read the details on the needle packaging, just message me and I will be glad to answer those. There are no stupid questions. So message me your questions on needle sizes and I'll get back with you. But I hope this video is helpful.